Nick, you were in that locker room. What is the mood right now?
Steve, it's the saddest post-game locker room I've ever seen. The players knew, I think, before the tests even came back, because they talked to Derrick, and he said he felt a pop. The cameras caught him on the floor saying it, and the players realized that once he went down and he didn't pop back up, something was bad the matter. And now this is just everybody's worst fear in there, that Derrick is now, he's not only done for the rest of the year, but now nobody's quite sure when he's going to return next season. But in the short term, their playoff hopes and any hopes of a title are probably going down the drain.
What was Tom Thibodeau, the head coach, thinking, leaving him in there with that injury history of this season?
Steve, that's the way Tom Thibodeau has coached for a year and a half, and he will be second-guessed about this from now until forever. But he has held to the fact that he likes having his starters on the floor to close out games. And anybody who's just watching this game and is wondering why Rose is on the floor, it's a very valid question. But Thibodeau has been the same way since he's come to Chicago, and he wasn't about to change, even though, as you mentioned, Rose has had all these injury concerns. So he's going to be second-guessed about this for a long, long time. But this is the way that he likes it, and if you like Tom Thibodeau coaching your team and winning, you just have to accept this if you're a Bulls fan. And he's been playing with fire for a long time. He just got burned today.
C.J. Watson picked up the slack throughout a lot of Derrick's absences in the regular season. How is the rotation going to change for the Bulls as they at least try to get past the Sixers?
Well, here's what happens. C.J. Watson now all of a sudden is going to play 35 to 40 minutes a game, Steve. And the Bulls have confidence in him. They think that he could be a starter for a lot of teams around the league. But now you've got John Lucas III and Mike James, who's been signed 4 different times by the Bulls this season as backups, and there's not a lot of depth there. So you have lost the MVP, and that's just a gigantic loss. And as much confidence as they have in Watson, nobody in that locker room, if they're really being honest now, pretty much thinks they can get to where they want to get to this season, and that was a title.